topic is solving simultaneous equations. Here we have one linear equation and one quadratic equation. Let's suppose we have the graph of a quadratic equation and we have the graph of a linear equation. Solving these two equations simultaneously means we are finding the point of intersection of these two equations. We are finding the points where these two graphs intersect each other, and that is what we will get by solving the two equations, one quadratic and one linear. Let's understand the concept by solving the question. And now we have this question: solve the simultaneous equations y is equal to x plus 1. This is our first equation, and our second equation is 2x square minus 3x minus 5 is equal to y. And first of all, write the two equations. This is our first equation, and our second equation is 2x square minus 3x minus 5 is equal to y. This is our second equation. To solve this, we will substitute one equation to the other equation. We will basically substitute the value of y to second equation. So we will substitute 1 in 2. We get 2x square minus 3x minus 5 is equal to, in place of y, write x plus 1. X plus 1. And then take this x to this side and take this 1 to this side. We get 2x square minus 3x minus 5, and this x becomes negative when this is moved to this side, and this plus 1 will become negative when this plus 1 is moved to the other side of equal to. And we get here 0 as it is, because we have nothing here. And now we will write 2x square, and this is this minus 3x minus x, it will become minus 4x, and minus 5 and minus 1, it will become minus 6 is equal to 0. Now take 2 common, and if I take 2 common from 2x square, I am left with x square, and if I take 2 from this term, I am left with 2x, and this is 3 into 2 is 6, and if I get 2 outside, and I am left with minus 3 only, because 6 is 2 into 3 and this 4 is 2 into 2. I take 1 2 outside, I am left with this 2, and I take 1 2 outside and I am left with 3. That's it. And here I will solve the equation. When 2 is multiplied by 0, on the other hand, we will get 0. That's why we will consider x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Because when we consider this as a 0, and when we multiply by 2, on the other hand side, we will get 0. That's why we are considering this as a 0. And now we will solve this question by split the middle term method. We will split minus 2x in such a way that the product of coefficients of these two terms should be equal to minus 3, and the sum should be equal to minus 2 of the coefficients of x of these two terms. We will get here minus 3x and x, because the product of these two coefficients is minus 3 and the sum of these two coefficients is minus 2. So these two terms satisfies this. We will write x square as it is and minus 3 as it is 0. Now we have the final equation, x square minus 3x plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. And take x common, and we are left with x inside and minus 3 when we take x common from these two terms. Take 1 common from these two terms, because we have nothing other than 1 common in these two terms, and we are left with x minus 3 inside is equal to 0. Here we will take x minus 3 common from these two terms, and we have x minus 3 common, and we are left with x plus 1 is equal to 0. And now we will solve these two values, and we have x minus 3 is equal to 0, and we will get x is equal to 3, and here x plus 1 is equal to 0, and we will get x is equal to minus 1. And now put value of x in y is equal to x plus 1, this, to find the value of y. So here we have x is equal to 3, so y is equal to 3 plus 1, and here we get y is equal to 4. So we have the coordinates 3, 4. When we put the value of 3 in this equation, we get the value of y as 4. So this is one solution of this quadratic equation, and the second solution is put value of x in y is equal to x plus 1. So y is equal to, put minus 1 in place of x, you have minus 1 plus 1. So you get y is equal to 0. So the coordinates you will get here minus 1, 0. So this is the x and this is the y. So these are the solutions of these equations.